You know what? Wow, wait. What's going on, everybody out there? Mr. Sandman signing back in real quick. Episode 69, the Council Roundtable. I hope it's 69. I hope I'm keeping count. You know what I mean? There's been so much episodes, you know what I mean? I'm just happy to be this far into it. And shouts go out to the councilmen that participate in this journey. When it comes to the council roundtable, we talk about the old fashioned wrestler. Let them know what's happening. We about to reach episode 70. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like growth. Some people came, some people left, and we're gonna keep on cooking. And for instance, before we even get to the topic, I gotta talk about this day in wrestling history, right? So let's get it. You know what I mean? In 1982, Greg the Hammer Valentine defeated Wahoo McDaniel in Norfolk, Virginia to win the NWA US Championship. Around that time, Greg the Hammer Valentine, he was that guy, with his racist ass promos and shit. I remember that one promo we all remember when he was shooting on Junkyard Dog. I can't say it's a shoot, but it was definitely a real harsh promo talking about him being a black and all this other craziness. Yeah, we all remember that infamous promo when he was the mid card champ. Next, in '86, Roddy Piper and starring Roddy Piper and directed by the legendary John Carpenter. They Live was released in cinemas. It is considered one of the classics of the horror genre in the 1980s. Hell yeah. For those out there that don't know about They Live, it's basically about this dude, um, Roddy Piper, getting these shades. And basically, when he puts these shades on, he noticed, like, I guess you could say, alien figures underneath human skin. Like, so, like, he's just walking out there in public, what may have you, and he puts his shades on, he'll just see like an alien figure. But when he takes the shades off, it's just a regular person. Not only that, he will also have other visions. Like when it comes to billboards, it'll say "obey" and stuff like that. Like basically commanding us as a society what to do, obey, eat, whatever, stuff like that, consume. And when you take the shades off, it'll just be another magazine ad, what may have you. Real groundbreaking shit, especially at that time, because to this day we talk about stuff like that when it comes to They Live. If you haven't seen They Live, go check that out. Really good movie. Really, really good movie. And it had Keith David in there. Shouts go out to Keith David. You know what I'm saying? My boy right there that was in the barber shop. What's his name? What's his name? Is Mr. Wallace or Mr. Wash? Yeah, Mr. Wash. Yeah. So definitely go check that out, especially for the infamous fight scene in the alley. You dirty motherfucker! And Roddy Piper tried to punch him in the nuts. These dudes fought for like a good 10, 15 minutes because Roddy Piper tried to tell this dude, Keith David, to put the damn shades on, but he didn't want to do it. So for like a good 10 minutes, these dudes is fighting. I mean, having a real old fashioned brawl in an alleyway, beating the shit out of each other. Just because Roddy Piper wanted this dude, Keith David, to put the shades on to see what he was seeing. And another thing about that was they had said like when they take the shades off, they'll get like a headache. Oh, got Black Star in the building. He said the what? He said obey his ass. Okay. There you go. Obey it. In '96, a rookie named Rocky Maivia, who most know went on to a what? A modicum? The fuck is a modicum of fame as The Rock, made his televised debut in the WWF by getting involved in a melee following a match between Goldust and the Stalker. More famously, this episode of Raw is infamous for the angle where Stone Cold Steve Austin invaded Brian Pillman's home in order to attack his former tag team partner. The reason the angle took on such a controversial slant is because Pillman pulled out a gun on Austin while defending his home. The angle was condemned by fans, critics, and regulators. I don't know about it being condemned by the fans. We loved it. Motherfuckers ain't never seen no shit like that. I know we all remember that shit. Following a short stint of SmackDown as a Deacon, Dave Bautista made his Raw debut by destroying Justin Credible in just 85 seconds. Shit, shots go out to Tove. Remember when Tove, we were just talking about that the last episode. When this dude Deacon Batista was with Reverend Devon. And this dude Tove said when they was in the crowd with a donation plate, they was actually collecting real money from fans. Like, that's some bullshit. How do it? Hey. Let me see. Pillman got a gun. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. That's what happened on this day of wrestling history, B. On this day of wrestling history, that's when that infamous segment happened. In '96. I forgot that quote that Pillman said when he pulled out the Glock. Because remember, Pillman had that fucked up leg and all that shit. This is after the time when, Stone Cold broke his leg in the ring. Hence the quote, he got Pillmanized. That's what he got it from. He got Pillmanized. Anyways, let's continue on. Seth Rollins in 2015 suffered a major knee injury in the match with Kane that resulted in Rollins forfeiting the championship. I think that's a whole what's the name? These motherfuckers are Authority storyline. In 2019, in the Red Champion versus Champion main event on Raw, Universal Champion Seth Rollins undefeated. What? Excuse me. My bad. Let me slow down. Universal Champion Seth Rollins defeated NXT Champion Adam Cole by disqualification in a highly anticipated match. And last but not least, just 2 years ago, about to go on 3, in 2020, on AEW Dynamite, a promo played hyping the return of Pac, who said he had been stuck in isolation due to the pandemic. In the main event of the show, Cody Rhodes and the Gun Club defeated the Dark Order's John Force Silver, Colt Cabana, and 10. Wow, I didn't even remember Cody Rhodes even teamed up with the Gun Club. I'm about to drop the link right now, Nate. Hold your horses. I know that's not you blowing up my damn phone. Oh, that's not you. My bad, my dude. But y'all see the damn title, B. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, before I drop that link, there's 4 people up in here. Yo, hit them thumbs, B. Word up. Why not? Let's get this show started the right way. Let's hit those thumbs. We gonna talk about this dude, Tony Khan, punk ass. Not knowing what the fuck he be doing. Tired of this shit. It's time. It's time for motherfuckers to get at this dude now. Enough is enough. Enough. I'm tired of this dude random matches. I'm tired of this dude bringing random people from Japan, acting like motherfuckers are supposed to know these dudes. What's even worse, he'll bring a motherfucker from Japan that's not even Japanese, and we supposed to know this motherfucker? Enough of this dude. And if Vince McMahon would have did this shit, you would have heard this shit till the motherfucking cows came home. Let's really be fucking real. Oh, Vince McMahon is only booking for himself. Vince McMahon is only booking for himself. Tony Khan's been booking for himself for a long time now. He's been booking himself for a long fucking time. And enough is enough of the bullshit. The last show I went to on fucking AEW Dynamite, that shit was fucking trash. Only person that was there was Moxley or whatever. You know what I mean? That's what's up. And you had a couple of motherfuckers, you had Swerve and their Glory or whatever. They had the the Battle Royal, what may have you. But ultimately the show was trash, especially when they came to whack ass Marina Shafir that constantly gets a title match every fucking month for no fucking reason. When she went up against Thunder Rosa, that match is trash. Too much motherfucking belts on the damn show. It's to the point when the Ring of Honor belts is main event in the AEW show. Why you got your world champion in the middle of the motherfucking show? Firing no motherfucking nobody. The fuck? Let's cut the bullshit with this dude now, yo. The fuck? Hit that damn like button, B. We about to cook this motherfucker. I let this dude slide for a fucking minute. For a motherfucking minute. Enough. Fucking rosters all out of control. These bitches don't know how to behave themselves. And I'm not only talking about the females in the division, the dudes too. Motherfuckers out there fucking fighting and breaking dogs' teeth and chin music indoors and arguing over punk shit. I'm getting texts and all that. My bad, y'all. My bad, Cole Cabana come back. Who the fuck wanted to see a Cole Cabana versus Chris Jericho match? Nate, let me cook. I'm cooking right now, B. You know what? Y'all can wait. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. That motherfucker like button and all that. We gonna get this motherfucker tonight. And then after that, we're gonna talk about Crown Jewel, whatever the case may be. But I'm just tired of this motherfucker Tony Khan bullshit. Tired of that shit, B. Can't even interview this motherfucker. This dude can't even answer a simple fucking question. Hey, Tony Khan, what did you have for breakfast today? Oh, I can't really discuss that. I can't really discuss that. Hey, Tony Khan, who's your favorite wrestler nowadays? Oh, I can't really discuss that. I can't really discuss that. But I would want to discuss Rampage coming on. Rampage. The fuck out of here. And let's really be real. These dudes, or Tony Khan, whoever, they are sitting here literally giving Daniel Bryan a slow death. Daniel Bryanson, what the fuck this motherfucking name is. Nah, it's all good, Marcus. It's all good, my dude. You know, we here every Tuesday and Friday, so it's cool. It's all good. Like the fuck. Well, I'm about to drop that link though. The councilman up in here real quick. This motherfucker got all these damn fucking belts too. You got the triple tag team. You got the regular tag team. You got the Mexican tag team. You got the motherfucking the World Heavyweight Championship. We got the Puerto Rican Championship. We got the Corner Store Championship. You got the Blockbuster Video Championship. You got the Your Mom's Gift the Best Blowjob Championship.
Or I don't know why you even I don't even know why you putting expectations on Tony Khan anyway. He can't even run a professional organization. Look how his roster's acting. You got men fighting each other, kicking dogs. You got these dumbass bitches, and yes, I said it, dumbass bitches in AEW who can't fucking carry at least 3% of the women on the Raw roster. Yeah, the Raw roster or the SmackDown roster, yeah, we know it's garbage, but at least those wrestlers can wrestle. Who Jay Cargill wrestled? And she got the nerve to go after people who supports her and writes her a damn paycheck.
Get him! We're gonna cook Tony Khan tonight.
The problem
is going rock for too long.
And then, okay, you throw shots at Bow Wow. I get it, but you act like you really you came up on something. You're married to a fucking baseball player who never fucking did anything in his fucking baseball career.
The problem with Tony Khan is simple to me. Extremely simple.
And I hope they're listening. She pissed off a lot of fans. And people was actually supporting AEW and that garbage shit that they promote week in and week out.
But here's the thing, Marcus Brown.
Do you see
WWE? I'm gonna let you keep going. Hold on. Here's the thing, Marcus Brown. Like, I won't say this dude Daniel Bryan was being greedy and left WWE because he got bread. He good. It's just that at the time, Daniel Bryan didn't have nothing else to do in WWE. He done fought everybody. I don't blame him going to AEW. I really don't. It's just that how the fuck he get to AEW? He was piping hot, and then now he's like in the mid card, almost in the lower mid card, fucking with the fucking Bukaki Combat Club. I've been said these dudes is fucking trash. Why are they together? There's no reason for these dudes to be together.
Let me tell you something. They fed the damn Kool-Aid. They feel like, if you go to AEW, you're going to be a bigger star than before. I'm sorry. Daniel Bryan, how many title shots he got, and not once they put the strap on him, but they give it to Adam Page. They give it to Moxley for a third fucking time. I'm sorry, get Moxley out of the damn title shot picture. Put it on
Moxley's
Bryan
not even treated like a fucking champion. He's really not. He's like the Brooklyn Brawler. Only thing different, and I ain't gonna lie, I fucks with Mox. I really fuck with Mox because Mox, he put his blood, sweat, and tears in his business. He really does. You know what I'm saying? It's just how he's booked. Yeah, he's a 3-time champion, but he's not presented like a champion. A champion doesn't fight every single fucking week, especially if you fight in the middle of the fucking card every single week. We used to bash CM Punk for that shit when he was in WWE.
The hell with a card. You don't even act like a damn champion. I'm sorry. When the last time have I ever seen Moxley do a promotion? When the last time I see him do a promo? If you wasn't wrestling as a champion, you popped up on that TV show, said what the hell you gotta say, build up a damn storyline with somebody. They just put title shots and expect people to be excited about it. Oh my God, Moxley going against Hikomachi Kashoto. Who? I'm just saying. I'm just making up a name.
Yeah, I know.
No fucking storyline.
That's what I'm saying. They
But
just
they
have
got
these
the nerve to
dudes
talk
coming
about
from
WWE on
Japan.
a basics.
You know
But
what
they
I'm saying? They
got
have
the
these
nerve to,
random dudes coming from Japan, like, oh my god, it's Oko Ishioto. Who? I don't know this nigga.
but they quick to shit on the WWE. WWE has their flaws. But damn, do you see WWE week in and week out getting on TV just to say some dumb shit about the next brand? No. So let me put you on to something, R. If WWE is so garbage right now, and I'm not saying I'm a WWE fanboy, I am a WWE fan. I'm a fan of anything that looks good. And they're subject to criticism. But do you know Triple H has been in charge for 100 days with his booking? Crown
Yeah.
Jewel is probably going to make about 15 or 20 million, and it is what it is. Clash at the Castle.
But let's really be real. The fucking
They
that
sold
shit.
$8 million in ticket sales. 8 million.
The Crown Jewel card looking better than the fucking what's the name of the upcoming AEW pay-per-view coming up? What's the name
And
of
I
that
get it.
shit?
I think all out
I
or something
get
like
that.
that.
Not All Out. The new shit that's coming
Full
out
gear.
with
Full gear.
Full Gear. The Crown Jewel
What up,
card
Marcus
looking
Brown?
better than the Full Gear card.
Or
I'm
I
actually
haven't
looking
heard
forward to
shit
Crown
about
Jewel.
Full Gear.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
I haven't heard a thing about Crown Jewel. I mean, Full Gear.
Right.
All they doing is promoting MJF, and they still even haven't even spoke to each other yet. This pay-per-view is about to be in 2 fucking weeks. And you mean to tell me they ain't throw jabs at each other one bit? I'm sorry, but right now I don't even want MJF to win the title because it's not gonna have no feeling towards it because they built nothing towards it.
Why though? Like, why don't you think that MJF holding the belt won't be something special?
Because you know
Because
why?
you don't
The
build
moment
it.
is ruined. Yeah, I understand. I understand CM Punk somewhat ruined the moment, but they could have still capitalized. They did nothing after that media scrum. They were so busy worrying about that so-called incident that happened backstage, they forgot about MJF. If they really wanted to move on, they could have really moved on and be like, you know what, let's thoroughly focus on MJF now. CM Punk fucked up, whatever. This dude MJF came back. Let's really focus on him. What they have him doing? Beefing with fucking Wheeler Yuta. You have to
Bro,
beefing with Wheeler Yuta, and he just come on.
or there's not even animosity between MJF and Moxley, and that shit is insane. You mean
That's
to
what I'm
tell me
saying. They should
the
have had
only
from
heat,
right out
the
the
only
gate. They
heat
should have had
MJF
this
got,
dude. They
the
should have
only
had
heat,
this dude gung ho against Mox from Jump Street. As soon as he got that big ass fucking
Exactly.
shit, whatever. No, they
Exactly.
had beefing with Wheeler Yuta, and it would have been. It would have been like, okay, whatever. If this shit would have attached towards Moxley, because given the fact Wheeler Yuta is with the Bukaki Club, but this shit. He's not even Wheeler Yuta's not even conversing with this dude Mox right now. He's about to start beefing with Daniel Bryan. How these dudes are stable, but they're not even together. It's fucking dumb.
To me, Tony Khan's issue is very, very simple. He listens to nobody.
that's why he's failing. That's why his income is in the red. How you
He
been in the
listens.
company for 3 years and you still in the red with no profit?
We got the video game. The video game's coming out.
When the video game, man, the hell with that damn video game. They need
Hey,
money now.
Man, look, I
I,
ain't gonna lie. Even if
Fucking
the video game is good, it won't even fucking matter. It won't. A video game is not gonna just get them out the red overnight.
make sure you buy the CM Punk Christmas ornament too. We just put it on the shop zone.
Fuck. Like
Like, think
enough of this
about it.
bullshit with this dude. Like I give Tony Khan this though, right? I like the fact that he gets like rappers, like known rappers that we actually like.
Yeah.
He gets them involved. But even with that, he doesn't even capitalize. Look at this shit with Kevin Gates and Tony Nese. It was just that one off, that's it. Like he didn't have this dude Kevin Gates come back in some type of capacity, whatever. Look at this shit with Action Bronson and fucking Taz's son. What's his name again?
Hook.
Hook.
Oh,
They had
And
that little that tag team match, whatever. Action Bronson gone. Nah,
oh,
get these dudes really in the mix. I'm not saying have them on the road with you guys, but keep them around like a
Check
West
this,
Side Gun.
check
Like
this out.
and plus the
MJF
dude.
is from Long Island, New York, correct?
Correct.
Right.
Why the hell he ain't got no New York rappers pop up and vouch for him?
Well, I
Tony
don't know
Khan,
if MJF was a hip hop
I
type
think
of guy though.
Hip hop a Jew.
I think MJF listen to a little bit of hip hop. He has influence on that. It's
Should we
New
expect
York.
Fabulous?
Hip hop a Jew.
Maybe he might not like Fabulous, but he might like Wu Tang. Wu Tang is
Everybody
global.
loves Wu Tang.
Why not have the RZA or Ghostface pop up on the scene and promote MJF? Fans will probably freak the fuck out. Because most of the fans over there are over between the age of 43 to 55.
I don't keep these rappers around because they're trying to steal my stash of coke. I don't have enough to go around.
And shouts go out to Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a damn shame. Rick Ross, that one little segment buried the whole roster in that show. That one segment he did with Swerve was the best thing that whole show.
Oh,
Like,
man,
plus
look,
truly think about it. The 2 times WWE had hip hop artists on their television screen, Bad Bunny, and I believe
Bad Bunny killed it.
Snoop Dogg.
No, wait.
Snoop,
Bad Bunny's not. Wait. Bad Bunny's not a hip hop
Bad
artist.
Bunny is not no hip hop artist.
Remember Machine Gun Kelly? We got power bomb.
Reggae, that's Puerto Rican reggae. Puerto Rican reggae rap.
They did that for the LBGT because he's bisexual and for the Puerto Rican.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I didn't even who knew that? I didn't know that was a known thing.
I buy sex every night.
He don't hide it. He don't hide it.
I'll be honest with you, and I remember people were cooking.
He carries himself like a man.
People were cooking on Twitter when it happened. Like, I ain't trying to shit on anyone's taste of music, and people were gaslighting on Twitter when it happened. I'll be honest with you, like, the dude clearly had success. I never heard of Bad Bunny before he was in WWE. Maybe he was big in Mexico, South America. I never heard of that fool. I know who he is now, and I know many other fans that never heard of him. That's just me.
Well, if you listen to reggaeton, he's big in that factory.
Yeah.
So if you don't listen to reggaeton, you ain't gonna know Bad Bunny. I didn't even know who the fuck he was.
Yeah, most people I know, most people I know, most podcasters I listen to, they had no clue who the fuck he was. Not saying he isn't a big guy, but I guess it just shows you the difference. And I don't know.
He's like Pitbull 2.0.
I like Good Bunny, Playboy Bunny. Yeah.
I don't know if he's Pitbull 2.0. He's on a different stratosphere. Like, their music is not.
Ain't nobody when it comes to that type of genre. Ain't nobody in that genre bigger than Pitbull. Pause.
I remember a lot of people. I just remember, like, at the time, a lot of people on Twitter were gaslighting, saying, like, of course wrestling fans don't know who this guy is because wrestling fans are in their bubble. And I'm like, well, listen, like, yeah, wrestling fans stay in their bubble, but like that genre of music it's not big in the States like that. Not anymore. No. It's not.
And you don't expect 40-year-olds to say, "Ooh, let me go to a Bad Bunny concert." No, Bad Bunny's like barely 30. Come on now.
Maybe them 40-year-old chicks be saying that.
Like, I'll give him his props. I'll give him his props. It's just, it's not like that one SmackDown a while back when it was like a random SmackDown match where like 3-6 Mafia rap Mark Henry to the ring. Like, everybody knew who the fuck 3-6 Mafia was. Even white folks that don't listen to rap knew who 3-6 Mafia was. So,
And honestly, I give Vince McMahon hella props for even saying, like, you know what? Let's roll with this. You want 3-6 Mafia as your theme music, Mark Henry? We're going to give it to you, and we're going to let them perform. Mark Henry was a made man after that.
Yeah, like Conan.
He won the title in that thing.
See, the thing is,
Arriba La Raza.
Say what you want about Vince McMahon, and we can say a lot. But when it comes to marketing and making money, if it's going to make him some money, He's gonna fucking do it. He's gonna do it.
Agreed.
He does, but at the same time, he doesn't. He does, but he doesn't. Like,
Yeah.
what? Like the thing
The
that
fuck
Vince
is that,
did,
Bust?
the thing that Vince did, where I knew that like he lost it. I know y'all don't remember this. This is like so random. Do you remember what was it? This was either SummerSlam. I think it was 2016. The main event was Randy Orton versus Brock Lesnar, and it was lame as fuck. It was like 2 minutes or three. It was a 3-minute match, right?
Talk about
And
when
the build up.
Brock opened him up with the elbows.
Right. Yeah, it was a very anticipated match, and it was lame as fuck. But forget the match and the build up to that match. Randy had a T-shirt that said "RKO out of nowhere." If you remember, there was a segment. There was a segment where Paul Heyman was talking shit about Randy, and he was like, "You don't have the balls to hit Brock Lesnar with an RKO." And then Randy just came out of nowhere and hit him with an RKO, and his shirt said "RKO out of nowhere." Now I know y'all have seen this before. At some point in your life, either on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, you've seen those really funny RKO out of nowhere memes where like people like Photoshop Randy or random. Yeah. I remember seeing those shit like as far back as like 2009 when I was in school. Like I remember this funny one where like Randy Orton like RKO's Free Willy. Remember Free Willy when he does like the little dive? Yeah. It took Vince until 2016 to be like, yeah, let's turn that into a T-shirt. Like, bro, like so Vince he gets it, but in many ways he doesn't get it. Like he should have made that RKO out of nowhere shirt like way back in like 2010, 2009. He didn't do it till 2016.
It takes him a little while. It takes Vince a little while for him to realize what's going on.
Right. Vince is too busy freeing his Willie in the office. That's why.
But yeah, B.
And Marcus Brown just wrote a question.
Yeah, I was about to
Fuck Mayweather.
Y'all want to read it and y'all going to answer that?
Yeah, go ahead.
He said basically, would y'all want WWE to bring in Cardi B and Floyd Mayweather since AEW got Mike Tyson and Trina? Well, here's the thing. Like I was just saying from not too long ago, AEW is known for not, carrying on storylines when it comes to the music artists. They had Mike Tyson, and he ain't never come back. And Trina, thank God she's not coming back because that slap was pathetic as hell that she called Diamante with. Whoever the fuck she called with that so-called slap. Who's Diamante? It was Diamante. That shit was so pathetic. I'm like, bitch, if you don't punch that bitch like you don't eat soul food.
I'd rather see Dennis Rodman.
Now, Floyd Mayweather, he was already in WWE. He ain't coming back.
Yeah, against the Big Show.
And Cardi B, she was supposed to be in WWE, but that shit didn't materialize. I don't know what happened with that.
I'd rather get hepatitis C.
Why? You don't want Cardi B to show up in WWE?
No. Hell no. I want to sniff coke on her ass crack. That's about it.
Damn, what's that for Cardi B? What happened?
I don't know.
Just for the fuck of it, right? Just
she wouldn't blow me that one night in Miami.
I hear
you. What kind of shit is this?
So speaking of Randy Orton, I think his punt kick will be the finish that pins Roman. That move is so strong and deadly. First off, Randy Orton is not beating Roman Reigns.
Hell no. Cody's gonna win.
So
that's my prediction. Cody's gonna beat him at SummerSlam.
Oh, I was about to say. Well, here's the thing about Mike Tyson and AEW. It ain't the same feeling as when Mike Tyson was 36 years old or 35, and he was dubbed as the baddest man in the planet. And when he connects Shawn Michaels, he really looked like he knocked him the fuck out.
Yeah, he did. He hit him for real by accident. Yeah. He did. Oh, it was Chris Jericho he caught for real by accident.
Big ups to that one black dude that had that wad of money that scattered.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny. That was great. That was great.
Oh, shit. Remember Mike Tyson was yawning at Dynamite? That was funny.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Go ahead, Scott. Well, hold on. Let Scott keep on going. Go ahead, Scott.
So when Mike Tyson got to Dynamite, it was like, all right, this is not even believable because Mike Tyson ain't Mike Tyson like the way he was in his mid 30s compared to 53, 54-year-old Mike Tyson. So when he went to Raw, oh, people was tuned in because they really was like, yo, this motherfucker crazy. We don't know if he gonna bite somebody. We don't know if he really gonna get into an altercation with Steve Austin. It was perfect.
Remember at the Royal Rumble, he called him Cold Stone. Called him Cold Stone at the Rumble.
Yeah.
What he said? Cold Stone.
Cold Stone.
Mike Tyson was really unpredictable. Now, this Mike Tyson, he's softer, he's mature.
He smokes weed.
It ain't no real
I'm
big
not gonna say.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
he's softer.
I want to try that motherfucker.
No, I mean that's a good thing. He's softer now. He's mature.
Yeah, like that's. I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like,
he ain't going on TV talking about
yeah.
I'm gonna molest your daughter like he did in his 30s.
Yo, Tyson was a nut. Yo, Tyson
Like
was
eating
I'm
motherfucking
gonna eat your children. How you say I'm gonna eat somebody's children?
And then
he was like, I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna make you love me, faggot, or something.
No,
like
that. Yeah.
Mike Tyson
he said all that shit, and Lennox Lewis beat the shit out of.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson told a female reporter, "I don't talk to female reporters unless I'm about to fornicate with them." I said, "Oh shit!"
Oh, I got breaking news, y'all. I got breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh, you see that? Uh-oh. Breaking news.
He got his checks from WWE.
What?
Snubs will be back next Tuesday. Uh-oh.
That ain't breaking news. That's just news.
Oh, shit. The man that everybody loves to hate.
Yeah, it's harder to do the boxing MMA stuff because, honestly, it's just not as big anymore. Like, I know WWE has had the Tyson Fury dude. Listen, I'm sorry, man. Boxing's not popping in the States. I know he's pretty big over there, like in the East Coast. Nobody don't really fuck with boxing in America anymore, just being real.
No, they don't. Because they changed the fucking concept of boxing. No longer pay-per-views. Now it's streaming pay-per-views. They fucking ruined the way sports is.
Here's the thing. That's like going back to what I was talking about with wrestling when Vince changed its the name to Premier Live Events. It's not like he's wrong. It's not a pay-per-view. It's a Premier Live event. It is what it is.
It's basically a live show.
Yeah, like we don't have pay-per-view no more. We just gotta face it. You know, it's not back in the day no more. Back in the day when I was young and not a kid anymore. I mean, we older now.
We still have them. It's just
I understand because that's what we grew up off of.
Yeah, but just a small number of people still buy them that way. There are some that still do, but yeah, most don't. Like
everything is streaming services now. It's not like motherfuckers is capping.
I liked when Larry Holmes jumped off that car and tackled that dude. That was shit fucking hilarious.
I think if you go to like a bar or something, like the day of a Mania or the day of a Rumble or something, like they buy it off pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You know, some movie theaters, like I know AEW.
Movies. When it comes to like big pay-per-views, like a WrestleMania, SummerSlam, whatever.
Yeah,
that shit plays in the fucking movies now.
Yeah. AEW does that. They did Full Gear last year and Double or Nothing, the movie. WWE does that a few times, but yeah, most people they don't buy.
Yeah, because remember they started that shit at the when the pandemic was just about to slow down. Right before the shit started slowing down, that's when they had WrestleMania and I think it was Revolution. It was in a movie theater.
Damn, Art, you got my water boiling with that intro because I just
fuck Tony Khan.
No, fuck Tony Khan. Fuck that roster. Chris Jericho trying to kiss ass when he feels like it. The women can't handle themselves like professionals. Imagine how bad we would have ripped Bianca Belair if she acted the way she did.
What are you
And
talking
shouts out
about
to
now?
Bianca Belair and Montez Ford. They about to get their own show popping. I forgot what channel is going to be on.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but they about to get their own show.
saddest-
Shouts go out to them. They deserve it.
The saddest part is that Tony Khan bought all the writers.
What the hell is the show going to be called?
I don't know.
Splashing ass.
With who?
What?
Splashing ass.
Splashing
Frog
ass.
splash in her ass.
I don't know,
Splash
but
Man.
you know, shouts go out to them. I guess we're gonna get a deep dive into their family, and I guess basically
ESPN
being on the
Smoke.
road.
I don't know.
Hey, if you're into that, more power to you. I don't do that Total Divas stuff.
No.
Well, you don't.
I
You
ain't
don't
know,
have
like
to.
I'll watch it, like not as of late, but I used to watch it with my girl. Some episodes be good.
Like you got like you got a choice. You have to watch with your girl.
No, I don't. See, that's the thing, man. See, don't go there. See, here we go. It's a difference. I choose to do that. I do have a choice. You know why? Because I'm a man, Buddha.
Yeah, right. You're right, Art. And I hate women, just like y'all be saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, yo, Scott.
Nobody
Scott,
didn't say that. You just said
you
it
gotta be
yourself.
careful, Scott. You don't want to end up like that Kyrie dude. That guy.
Nobody said
I'm
you
not
hate
gonna
women.
say nothing stupid like that. You know what? Yo, let's cook on that too. You talk about Kyrie Irving and Kanye West got to be two of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen. How you jeopardize your money? The hell with anything else. They always say if you're gonna be a fool, do not jeopardize your money. Kyrie just lost Nike, and Nike don't drop anybody. Hell, they signed Colin Kaepernick, and they said, "Oh no, we can't do this. You gotta go, Irvin."
It's funny. I think I think of all the things I've seen ever in my life, I think I joked about this with Nate. This was a while back. I know y'all remember. Y'all remember a couple of years ago when Roseanne killed herself and she killed her career. I found that whole
joke.
Right. I found that whole thing, like, I'm not even joking here. When Roseanne did that tweet, I found that whole thing legitimately fascinating because I'm looking at this and I'm like, dude, you got the easiest fucking payday in the world. Shut the fuck up. Go to work and get paid. And she just fucking killed 25 plus years of her career off of one tweet. And you know what was weird about that? Even though I'm not even like fucking with Roseanne, I hold ABC accountable a little bit because say which one about Vince. Vince does his homework. Do y'all remember in the later 2000s when they were doing the Raw GM thing and they had like a guest host every week? They were supposed to have Roseanne as a guest host one week, but Vince turned her down because Vince didn't trust what Roseanne would say on a live mic. I'm like, wait a minute. If Vince McMahon was like, hold up, I don't trust this bitch.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a good call on Vince. That was a good call.
Right. If Vince could see that shit, then you can't tell me the folks at ABC didn't know. They knew. They just didn't like. They just assumed that it would go well, and
They
I
didn't
never.
And you know, Roseanne at that time, especially now, like Roseanne is of age, well, she definitely had no filter. She would have been like, "Hey, why you wearing those tights? She look like a faggot." That's what shit Roseanne would have said on live TV.
Politics. I never talk politics. But I have to say this. What was weird about Roseanne was on this, like in real life, right? In real life and on the show, okay, she identified as a Trump supporter, okay? But what I thought was fucking weird was her show came on right after Blackish, a family about a left, middle class, black family that hated Trump. So I was like, why would you have a show about a black family that makes fun of Trump, followed by another show with an old white lady who idolizes Trump? Why would you put them back to back?
Because
it's the votes.
Dude, it's the same reason why All in the Family came on first and the Jeffersons
The
came on
Jeffersons.
second.
You get both sides of the fence. You get both sides of the fence.
And then they did a collab with them on both shows, Archie Bunker
Yep.
and George Jefferson. Then he became a sheriff on the Heat of the Night.
Heat of the night.
Yo, let me tell you, this is what annoys me about Kyrie Irving and other black people. Who's the ones that made these idiots millionaires? Jews.
Jewish people.
Yep.
Who gave them a voice in the
Jewish
hip hop culture? Jewish people.
Yeah, the media.
Black people can take their money, but they'll say some dumb shit about them. If you really that self-conscious, you're turning all that money you took from them. You would give them every single endorsement that you signed. Don't talk shit about somebody, then collect a paycheck. That's my biggest problem. Or do like some of these other
ding. That you're the bullseye.
Or
and that's
do
why
like
they
what
look at motherfuckers like Kanye. Hold on,
and
that's why
do-
they look at
and
motherfuckers
do like
like Kanye, and they feel like, oh, look at these niggas. As soon as they get a touch of some real good money, they lose control. Because look at Kanye, he lost control. He lost control way before he touched $1 billion.
yeah.
And they think
Here's the
that
part-
we're the equivalent of Kanye. That's how they look
Here's
at
the
it.
part that makes me kind of upset with everything. You're trying to, if you're Kanye and if you're Kyrie, you're trying to attribute a person like Adolf Hitler, when you know good and damn well Adolf Hitler wasn't for us. Never has been, never will be.
Adolf
So
Hitler wasn't for anybody. If you wasn't from Germany or the Rhine and you didn't have blue eyes and blonde hair, he did not care about you. And you
Hitler
got
was
Kyrie
part
Irving. And you
Hitler was
got
part
Kyrie.
Jewish.
Yo, you
I gotta
stupid.
do more info. on
True.
that. But if he felt if you wasn't a German, he did not care about you. And look at Kyrie Irving. Oh, I'm so pro-black, but I'm gonna sign this contract knowing that the owners are somebody of a particular group that I don't like. You know how stupid that sounds?
It all sounds
that
stupid,
look?
Mr. Barkley. Colin Kaepernick did the same thing.
Yeah, but Colin Kaepernick didn't talk bad about a particular group. All he was cut and dry. No, he didn't bash the Jewish community. He bashed
He talked
the
bad
system
about cops.
Yo, I'm about to
and
sit
law
you
enforcement.
down. I'm about to sit you down. Go ahead.
All right, you gonna sit me
I'm
down?
being nice. Go ahead.
He went off against the system,
Who runs the system?
police brutality, mistreatment
Who
of black
runs?
people.
Who runs the system, Scott?
Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick runs the system.
No, he went off. He made a stand against the system.
That's
he
what I'm
didn't talk
saying.
about. He didn't talk
Oh,
about.
can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Am I sounding good?
Yeah, you're a little choppy,
Yeah.
but he didn't talk about the Jewish community. He didn't talk about all white people. He said there are a particular group of people, and it's not white and it's not black. It is law enforcement. Because if you look at it, law enforcement, no matter what race they were just known for doing bad shit when the camera is not on them.
I think of Austin when you said that it's not a white thing, it's not a black thing, it's me kicking your ass.
It's me whooping your ass.
It kind of, honestly, it kind of like that's what it was like. It wasn't just saying, oh, all white cops were bad and Hispanic cops are bad. No, he generalized and said young black men are dying by the hands of police officers that's not doing the right thing. Everybody else took it another way. Oh, he's disrespecting the American culture. He's disrespecting the military. Man, look here. You know, us military people, we didn't even give a damn what he did. He's like, shit, that's his God-given right to do it. So don't throw us in the loop. We like our benefits. We want no parts of that.
This
As
dude,
long as you do it in a peaceful, respectful way. And it was a military guy who was white that told him, like, look, instead of you doing this, take a knee. Don't
Because he was about to
just
sit.
just don't sit down. Just you can
Kaepernick
take
was
a
about to
knee.
sit. Yeah, he was about to
Yeah,
sit down.
it was
And then
instead of
I
just
think it was
sitting down, you can still take a knee. Hey,
Take a knee.
and we cool with
yeah,
that.
Mark,
because he said
you
that would
gotta
be more
understand, my
respectful.
dude. Like, if you want to ask questions and all that stuff, why don't you just pull up to the panel? You know what I'm saying? Because you be shooting rapid fire questions while people's on the table talking what they talking. You can't just be like, oh, read my comment out. Like, you gotta relax. If you want to build with us, thoroughly, you want just come on, hit the link, and you can come on the table with us.
That's Snuggles. I don't care what anybody's saying.
Right? Like, it's like, yo, you don't have to turn your camera on. None of my cameras on. You don't have to turn your camera on. Like, you saying, because he was saying basically he wanted me to read out his comment. But, I was waiting for y'all to, say what y'all had to say. Everybody want to talk. Everybody want to get their turn and get their shit out.
We
Read a
need some
comment,
new
write a
people
story out there.
on the chat.
And I
need
appreciate Marcus Brown. He contributes to the show and all that. But it's like, we got to be fair amongst each other. Everybody got to say what they got to say. Everybody got to spill their spiel.
No, you see that Tupac picture?
This show, yo, I just love entertainment because they sure leaving us a lot of ammunition to talk about. We supposed to be talking about wrestling, and now we gotta talk about this other dumb shit going on.
That's how it is at the round table. We talk about wrestling definitely, but sometimes it varies into music for the most
It's like
part.
the it's like the old barbershop movies. It's funny too because Ice Cube, he always gets asked about it on Twitter. He's always like, people ask him like, "Yo, how come you don't do any more barbershop movies?" And Ice Cube said himself, he said because people get offended and triggered. Like I know Nate remembers my favorite one was the one where they were arguing about Rosa Parks.
And Ronnie King,
yeah, I remember before the movie even came out, they was talking about it. Like, oh my god, it's so controversial. I'm like, yo, the movie didn't even drop yet. Relax.
But they love the shit out of
Rosa
white
Parks didn't do
chicks,
anything
though.
but just sit her black ass down.
I miss that though. I miss that low key. I miss like that 2000.
Am I so choppy?
Yeah, a little bit. We can hear you though.
Shoot,
but I miss that from the 2000s, man. I miss those.
I'm gonna leave it come back.
Go to place and just chill.
Yo, if they really wanted to cancel culture, they should have just canceled Marlon Wayans and the Wayans brothers when they did White Chicks.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, bro, I've never said this. Y'all remember? Oh boy, remember that one Jamie Foxx movie, Booty Call, back in the day, Vivica Fox. Yeah, that movie has been re-rated now. Swear to God, I'm not making this up. If you find Booty Call at the very beginning, it's now rated CI, which is slang for culturally insensitive. That's the new rating.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you said that before.
This is my problem. We pick and choose when to be culturally offended. Because if you look at it like this, let's call a spade a spade. Black folks talk shit about other races all damn day. And nobody says a damn thing or blinks a damn eye. Except now they went after Dave Chappelle. But before then, black people always made some smart ass jokes.
They pick and choose,
The moment someone says something about black folks, oh, we gotta protest, we gotta march. No, bruh. You can't handle it, then don't say nothing. This is like how I had this thing with Kyrie Irving.
Some of these people want to go for a march. They just want to get out of school and work. Fuck them.
They pick and choose, bro. A couple of weeks ago, Nate sent me that clip to what was it, Stanford and Son, where like they
Stanford
go to
Son.
the
gay bar.
Episode where they go to the gay bar. I found that episode on Hulu, and
it's gone. Cut.
Yeah, they edit out. They add out the gay bar. They add out like every gay joke. It's like a completely different episode now. So,
to me, To me, like if you're gonna say those words, you better be okay with whatever comes out of anybody.
That's why I always say I'm surprised there's still comedians around because you can't offend anybody. I'm surprised it's comedian. Crazy.
I like Bill Burr. He doesn't give a fuck. I like him.
Yeah.
I like Chappelle. I like Cat Williams. A few others. But yeah.
Cat Williams is funny though. Cat Williams is funny.
Like I said with comedians, if you're gonna offend like one group, you got to offend every group so no one gets offended. You know what I'm saying? You got to offend everybody.
Go after everybody.
Let's go everybody. You know, so they don't offend nobody. Everybody.
Right.
Oh,
like Jerry Lawler goes, I'm not a racist. I hate everyone equally. You know, just be like Jerry Lawler mode. It's like, fuck
man, Jerry Lawler was just the ultimate heel, and I respect him for that. But outside of that, he lives a clean life. He's down to earth. He just plays a character. Shit,
you said Jeremy Lawler?
No,
Jerry
Lawler.
Yeah, the best.
I could have sworn you said Jeremy Lawler.
The best promo ever.
I'm like, who you, King Booker?
Was the best promo in WWE history is that one segment where Jerry called Goldust a flaming fag.
Yeah.
Great. That was great.
Let's really be real. I love the King. I definitely love the King, but that dude was a glorified pervert.
Oh yeah,
he was funny though.
What he said, I remember this one line he said, hey, this girl can take me to go to hell, and she's so fine, I look forward to the trip.
I can't believe Jim Carrey actually believed him and Kaufman hated each other. I'm like, wow, Carrey, what a mark. Like,
yo, you know what's a crazy thing? If that shit didn't happen with what's that guy name from Taxi that had
Andy
beef with
Kaufman.
Lawler? Andy Kaufman. If Andy Kaufman and Lawler didn't have that beef, WrestleMania probably would have never happened.
Right.
Yeah,
what's sad about that?
Yeah.
What's sad about that is you can actually find an interview. It's old, like really old. Like this was like the fucking WWF, like before they were even WWF. I have to find it on YouTube. You can find a clip where Vince McMahon is interviewing Andy, and Andy's going off on all the ladies there, and Vince is fucking corsing. He's laughing for real. So Vince would have loved Kaufman. He would have loved Kaufman. He missed WrestleMania by like what was like a year, Nate?
Yeah,
a year.
He cut it real close. Yeah.
He definitely would have been like in those first two WrestleManias for sure. And I don't give a fuck about the Hall of Fame, but since they got the celeb wing, it's a crime Andy's not in there. Because as far as I'm concerned, he set the blueprint. He should be in the Hall of Fame.
You are so right. You are definitely right. And
over who though?
I guarantee he would have been part of that rock and wrestling with like Cyndi Lauper and shit. He would have been with that Cyndi Lauper shit.
We meant to do a show about that, about people that need to be in the Hall of Fame. Or I meant to tell you guys, because I'm on vacation now, so I might do a little overtime when it comes to the old-fashioned wrestling. So sometimes I might just go live randomly.
Why is Rick Martel not in the Hall of Fame yet? What the fuck?
Hold on, save it. Save it.
You know? Shit.
There's nothing saving Tony Khan, though. You know, I'm just tired of this dude bullshit, right? And I give him this, like I said, he knows how to basically include the up-to-date rappers into the story and to the storyline. Yeah, that's cool. Because you always used to want that in WWE. Like at first WWE used to do the same thing, but then they drifted off to like Flow Rider and Pitbull and Kid Ink and the motherfuckers that we don't give a fuck about. And another thing with this dude Tony Khan is that he can't accept criticism. He can't take criticism. He gets butthurt. You know, he likes to bash black women. Be real.
He's the JD of New York, from New York of wrestling.
That's the thing too. Why everybody be getting at this dude, man? Like what? Like this dude JCD, like y'all just be going in. Like I don't know.
They don't like the fact that he's obnoxious. He's from the Bronx, and he goes against.
It brings in viewers. That's why. It brings in viewers.
The agenda.
He don't
Yeah.
bite his tongue.
Also,
That's the thing. It's like, okay,
they want him to conform.
and I was telling this dude, Scott, because we was on the DM or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We was chopping up about this dude. I don't want to talk about this dude like that, on the show, but I feel like why not? Let's just get it all out of our systems right now when it comes to this dude, JD. Because I don't want to just keep on harping on this motherfucker.
The
He did have a
reason
week.
why I,
You breaking up, Scott. You breaking up.
yeah, am I better?
There we go.
Yeah.
Now?
No.
You breaking up again. You really
Sounds like
breaking up.
I said,
NWO music.
honestly, he needed the support.
Oh shit! I should have mentioned. I
how
should have
about
mentioned
this?
JD. That was my fault. Yo, JD, please.
No.
I hope he's not
Honestly,
flagging my shit. Please don't flag my shit.
no. Art. He needed the support, and the wrestling community needed to support his ass because Jade was dead ass wrong for what she did. You don't go after the people that's supporting you and talk good about your non-talented ass in the ring. The fuck?
And here's the thing: it's like all he said was, "Oh God, please no." He didn't
Yeah.
want to see the match. Agreed. My main thing about that match is why the fuck Marina Shafir constantly gets title shots. I don't understand that.
The
How
best
she
part of
gets?
that,
How does she get more title shots than What's the chick name that was with the Trader Society from before?
yeah. What the hell's her name? Serena
Don't
Deeb.
know her damn name. What's her name again? So
Serena Deeb. Serena Deeb.
Serena D. How she gets more title shots than Serena D? It would
She
be a
was
little
associated,
more believable
with Punk.
because it's like, okay, you said what?
She was associated with Punk before.
Yeah, more ways than one.
She's blacklisted. She's blacklisted.
Look, well, I'm like,
And she
assassination
looked good. I would watch Serena Deeb on TV any day than that other bitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
God,
You
Scott,
Serena D look good?
don't get.
Yeah.
Scott, boy. Scott, take your Viagra now.
Oh my
Oh
god.
shit! That's Toph's boo right there.
The best part of that
Love
match
of
with Jade
Serena
Cargill.
D.
The best part of that match with Jade Cargill this past Wednesday was time for a piss break and to cook a hot pocket. So,
Yo, this show is sponsored by Hot Pockets.
hot
Make
pocket.
sure you get the pepperoni and mozzarella. Make sure you get the spinach and
Steak and
mozzarella.
Steak and cheese
My
is good.
favorite, my favorite sponsor was the what was the dude named? The dude that voiced Tony the Tiger. He would do those
yeah.
1-800
Lee
collect
Goldberg,
calls.
his name?
No,
Yeah,
Marshall.
yeah.
Lee Marshall.
Yeah, Lee
Yeah,
Marshall.
I said
They
Lee
always,
Goldberg.
yeah, they always did. They always did the segments as if like he was on the fucking road. Dude was like in the fucking restroom backstage.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
He was always on the road. Like, my man, you at the motherfucking truck stop eating a burrito. Get the fuck out of here.
Nitro party. Yeah, right. He's partying in the bathroom. With Coke.
He's like, yeah, I'm on the road. There's Lee Marshall here with my Mario Brothers mustache.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta
WCW
show
treated him
love.
so dirty.
They're great.
It's also sponsored by this door.
Yeah, WD-40. Squeaky.
Yeah, yo, you killed me. It's like this dude, Scott, lives in a safe. Black Star, what's up, man? We can barely hear let my dude Black Star, let him cook real quick. Let him
Wait
eat.
for
Go ahead.
Jigsaw to show up.
Like there are like a ton of problems in
Yeah, I'm
professional
about
wrestling.
to
To me,
put me in the
Oh man.
the
The dude's
bring it up, dude.
Ah, shit.
Holy shit.
Go ahead, Black Star. Go ahead.
What I was saying was that there's like a ton of problems in professional wrestling. Like Tony Khan doesn't know how to book to save his life. And
That's
Triple
what I'm
H,
saying. How is that you booking your Ring of Honor belt? Well, I'm better than your AEW belt. It's not a Ring of Honor show.
because that's the new hotness. AEW's old and crusted. But
Like,
it's,
I'm just.
but it's weird to me Like it truly is weird to me. And Triple H, his booking is good, but it's inconsistent. He's
I don't
good.
think Triple H's booking is good at all. I think outside of the Bloodline shit in WWE, there's nothing worth a damn going on in WWE. If you like the Bloodline stuff, then you probably like WWE. But if you don't give a fuck about it, what else do they got going on right now? What other story?
They got the Judgment Day storyline. They got the Brawl and Brute storyline.
Oh my
They
God.
Here's
got
the thing.
they
The
got
booking may not
the
be
Rey
good.
Mysterio storyline. They
Yeah.
got a few storylines going on.
So
What you mean?
here's
give
the
me
thing,
the pillow and
booking
blankets
is
so I
not
can sleep.
5-star. The
Pardon?
booking may not be 5-star, but the wrestlers' delivery and promos have been pretty B-pluses.
The best thing they got is Sami Zayn. That's it. Shit.
To me, I look at WWE, all I see is this Bloodline shit. That and the Bray stuff. And even the Bray stuff is smoke and mirrors. We've already
Now,
talked about that
here's the
before.
thing. Here's the thing, right? Like, yeah, I fuck with Sami Zayn heavy. You know what I'm saying? He's the best thing on the bloodline right now, right?
Yeah,
But let's really be fucking real. Roman Reigns is the one that helped get that Usi joke over. Let's really be fucking real. It was funny when Sami Zayn said it, like, because it was out of the blue, like, oh, he's not feeling this Usi. That was okay, a little chuckle. But when these dudes started corpsing, that's what really got the joke over.
You know why?
Roman Reigns and this dude Jey Uso really got that joke fully over.
Well, here's the thing. They were finally happy to see them acknowledge Sami Zayn's work. And for a while, the fans were actually happy for Roman Reigns to go along with it. He didn't ruin the joke. He's like,
because it was genuine. It's like you could
let me help it.
Yeah.
Here's another thing. Before we get going, let's give credit to Austin Theory. Hell of a match. Hell of a performance he did on Monday.
Austin
hard
Theory,
on him.
Austin Theory always have good match. Austin Theory is good.
No, but this is the first time but I can really say hats off to you, Austin Theory. You did a hell of a job. He carried that match. Because I've noticed something. Is it me or does Seth Rollins begin to suck whenever he starts getting babyface feelings?
You're not the only one.
I told you he sucks. He sucks as a face. He flopped. That's why he went crazy on Twitter. He can't.
He's not
handle
even
the pressure
trying
of
to
being
be a baby face. He's not even trying to be a baby face, but they rode with it. Austin Theory did a hell of a job. Kudos to him. If they continue to have Austin Theory do something like that, I might feel a little bit better with him going after a title shot. Not
on what you guys on what you said earlier. You said some of the stuff on WWE's B plushes. If I could like give a report card analogy, to me, Tony Khan is like the student, where it's like you have like 3 A's, 2 C's, and 1 F. Tony Khan can book. It's just for every 3 to 4 good stories, there's 2 to 3 ones that are not as good. Like the subtle storytelling with Swerve Strickland, because Swerve was a face and now he's a heel. But what's interesting is that he never did anything in the story to be a heel. The fans just started booing him, and TK just went with it. And now, like the little small subtle stuff between Swerve and Keith Lee, it's really good storytelling where Swerve is doing heel shit. And Keith is like, look, man, like when you do the heel shit, you represent me. It's like, you know, Swerve's going to turn on Keith Lee. Like, you know, it's coming.
Yeah.
And it's like subtle. But for that, then you also have like other stuff, like say, for instance, the Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks thing, where they have a blood feud. And then
what
Hobbs
do you mean, what blood feud? They haven't been on TV for weeks.
I was about to go there. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, so there's one feud that's done well. But then there's another one where it's like, okay, Hobbs is facing Wardlow, but where Starks at? So it's like for every 2 to 3 good stuff, there's 2 to 3 other stuff where it's like this could be done better or it's not being done well at all. So to me, Tony Khan is like that student where it's like you take 6 classes, you got 3 A's, 2 C's, and like 1 F. So it's like the potential's there. But it's
what?
Like,
3 A's from where? What
I just explained it to you. There's a lot of good stories.
The only A Tony Khan got was from PE. Stop it.
From what?
Only A he got is MJF. That's the
It's
only A
from
he
Jim.
has.
I just
Yeah.
explained to you the other good stories he had. I just told you how the
Bruh,
Keith Lee and the
his
Swerve stuff
report
is a
card
good
is
story.
That's not an
B-.
A. That's like a
I
B.
didn't.
B-.
Yeah, but that's not a failing grade. That's a good story.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
he
what I'm saying.
failed.
Like you say that's an A. That's not no A. That's a
No,
B.
man. It's an A, and I'll tell you why. It's an A because the fans, they made the Acclaimed main eventers. That wasn't the plan. The
Man,
Acclaimed
look
weren't
here.
supposed to be the tag team
fucking-
champions. It was supposed to be FTR, but the fans, they made the Acclaimed the top act. We already talked about this. The Acclaimed are moreover. The
Holy
fans
shit.
did that.
Bruh, the only
But to
A
me,
Tony
why
Khan
is it-
gets is
why
with
is it
Jim,
FTR?
and that's it.
But to
What
me,
the hell
why
is
it
this? Hooked on
FTR?
Phonics fucking summer school? Jeez, A, B, C. Who gives a shit? As long as it's good.
The only A grade Tony Khan gets is Jim. That don't count. All you have to do is participate.
He gets a C for Coke.
Man, I
That's
knew a
what
lot of
Tony
folks that failed Jim. I don't know what school you went to.
Bruh, if you just ran and got a sweat, you got an A for Jim. That ain't hard.
My friend went to summer school for gym. I said, "What the fuck did you do? Walk around the track, catch a football?"
He didn't shoot a basketball or nothing. All you had to do was
Yeah,
just
there's motherfuckers
play, and
out
you
there
got
that
an A.
definitely failed Jim. It's
Oh,
possible. It's really possible.
But it also
If you
depends
didn't
too
shower,
if
you
you had a gym
fail. That's
teacher.
it.
It also depends if you had a gym teacher that actually gave a shit. Most don't. So,
Yeah.
Uh,
Nah, ours didn't care.
Yeah, our gym teacher was a perv trying to hit on them 15-year-old high school girls.
My old middle school gym teacher, you look like Ric Flair. I used to tell him you look like Flair.
you say he about to spend his pension on pedophilia.
As long as he ain't doing the helicopter dick, that's all that matters.
No.
Mm-mm-mm.
Like to me, it's sad.
Mm-mm.
It's sad because the people who are critical of AEW really want AEW to succeed.
Yeah, I do. I'm one of them.
Exactly.
Everybody else is just going along for the ride or kissing Tony Khan's ass because they want a paycheck.
It's
Like,
wrestling. Pro wrestling needs an alternative, but not even that. They need an alternative that has working relationships with other companies. That's why I've been saying for years, you need a company to bring in other companies to make wrestling better.
Check this out.
AEW gotta go back to how they was at first. This
Yes,
AEW problem. When AEW lost their way, AEW lost their way when they
When Cody
started
Rhodes left.
bringing in too much WWE guys.
Yeah.
That's when they
Not
lost
even
their
that.
way.
When they
I
stopped
think
talking
COVID.
so
I
much
think COVID
shit
fucked it
about
up too with no
WWE.
crowds. That fucked it up too.
Nah,
Hard.
if anything, during the COVID era, they really proved themselves.
Yeah, but
Because
look
remember,
what happened. Look, no pop for Hardy coming in. No pop for Sting coming in. You know, they could have, been some big pops, big ratings.
Tony
You know?
Schiavone took care of that with Sting.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
yeah,
Look,
you know you are right. Your dad, Brody Lee, didn't get a big pop.
Brody Lee. Yeah.
Yeah, Brody Lee
What
should
I
have
like
never
about
accepted.
AEW, they always have a plan B, a plan C. They always have backup. WWE lives by one guy, like Roman Reigns or Cena.
Right,
You
exactly.
But
can't do
remember,
that.
around that time, mad motherfuckers was getting sick. Remember that shit was like they had their own little pandemic going on in the PC. Everybody
Yeah.
was getting sick in WWE because they wasn't checking everybody's temperature. Remember,
Like,
That's
but
not-
a lot of people tend to forget. That's around the time when Roman Reigns got tight. When the
That's my issue.
Miz was sick, and they had the
Yeah.
Miz fight. Who I think he fought the Usos. This is around the time when they first started doing the bloodline shit. They started like testing it out a little bit.
That's my issue with WWE. That's the reason why I prefer AEW, because WWE's been doing the same shit for close to 15 years. Is that the way they do it? They do the one person stands above everybody else, and it's like a holding pattern until they find the next guy. Like in the
I hate
2010s,
that shit.
everything was about John Cena.
Yeah,
After John Cena, it was like everything's about Brock Lesnar. And during those years when it was Cena, during those years when it was Lesnar, the apologists were always like, "Oh, don't worry. When they drop the belt, everything will go back to normal." And now it's Roman.
And it wasn't
Now
like that in the 80s and
everything's-
90s.
Right.
They are
Now
developing
everything
stars,
in the
though.
80s and 90s. I don't know why it changed.
so you have to admit that WWE is developing stars.
No, they're not. They're not developing stars.
Carmelo Hayes is a
Nah.
No.
Carmelo Hayes
Hayes
isn't
is
a
a
star
star.
because you know why? Because he's not on the main event. I mean, he's not in the
Right.
main card. Excuse me. He's not on the
Carmelo
main
With
Hayes.
respect,
roster.
The
with
hell with
respect,
him.
with respect to them, like I said, with respect, this is how you can tell a company's prepared. Okay, we're going beyond WWE and AEW, right? When your top champion goes down, if you got options, you're raising stars. If your top champion goes down
Yeah.
and you don't have options, you ain't doing shit.
Yeah, because that's what they did. Remember?
Oh.
Remember when John Cena finally went down? Who took over? Randy Orton. And then they brought in Triple H as a buffer, and then Randy Orton just took off.
Right.
And when John Cena came back,
AEW,
they still wouldn't give the title to John Cena because Randy Orton was that good of a heel.
AEW has a lot of issues, but if Mox goes down, they got MJF, they
Mhm.
got Malachi Black, they got
Yep.
Kenny. He can always come back. They got options. All WWE has is Roman. Roman
Roman.
goes down, they're fucked.
But
That's
here's
it.
the thing, though. You saying
I
that
mean,
like
they got
especially
Cody. They
Malachi
got Cody in
Black.
the wings. They got Cody.
Malachi
But
Black isn't considered a main eventer.
He sure
Why is he
isn't.
not considered?
He's
Yeah, but
mid
Why is he
card.
not considered the main event? He's not a mid card
We
guy.
can we look at no if us like
I
because
know.
we you know what I'm saying we know about Malachi Black's work. We know he can be a main eventer, but how he's booked, he's not booked as a main eventer.
Yes.
He's
Well,
How
all
not.
you
Mid card.
you
He's
got to do
lower
is
mid
pick
you-
card.
someone then.
how you do the dark spooky shit and still lose matches?
Exactly.
That's because he was hurt. That's why.
Yeah, he was
Like
hurt.
let's really be
He-
real. Like he had
You don't have
yeah,
to take the
we know
L.
Alistair Black. We know Alistair Black is definitely a main eventer. Yes, he is. But he hasn't been booked like a main eventer for
Well, again, I'm
like
taking
a
that
few
first
years.
run.
A
I'm
couple of
taking that
years.
first run with a grain of salt because apparently he
I'm
was
talking
so
about
hurt,
even
he was-
before that. I'm talking about when he was in WWE, all that.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
about it?
He hasn't been booked as a main eventer for years.
Well, that's
And
because
then
he
they
hasn't
put him
really
with the
been given
House
the
of Black.
shot to.
I always said that. Remember, we spoke about that with the House of Black. I was saying that them bringing in the House of Black was way too soon. They should have at least had this dude like get a belt or whatever, and then have like the House of Black come through to protect the champion. That's how you would normally build a stable. A heel will get a belt, and then to give the give that heel that extra heat, you build a stable around him.
I'm
That's
glad
that's
you.
like fundamentals. What they do, they had this
I'm
dude
glad
beef
you
with they
said
had
that.
this dude beef with Cody Rhodes, right? They had a beef with Cody Rhodes, and then when he lost the fucking feud, he wasn't the same again. And the next thing you know, he turned into a tag team competitor. That wasn't the original plan.
He sure wasn't.
Anybody find Miro on a milk carton yet? My God.
Right? Where's Miro? But you want to bring dude Takakoku Chakalhiki.
Yes. Where's Miro?
Stir fried pork rice.
They got
No,
Orange Cassidy with a They got Orange Cassidy with a title. Come on.
Yeah.
Now
Well, they got to
No,
give him
hold
something,
on.
man.
The
Come
thing
on.
with Orange Cassidy should have been had a belt. I
The
remember
dude
when
got a pop in the
AEW first
bathroom.
came out.
White belt.
When AEW first came out, the only person they was talking about AEW was Orange Cassidy online. That's
got
when
a
they should
pop
have
in the
put
bathroom.
the TNT or TBS, whatever the belt they fucking got in the middleweight division. They should have
Fucking
put
They
that
do
belt on
the
them.
they
So you
do
think
the
that
slow
Cody should never
burn.
win it?
Of course, Cody should have won it. But I'm saying that when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, the outside, the casuals or whatever, getting basically witnessing the product, the first person they witnessed was this dude. Fucking freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
His hands in his pockets and everything. Yeah.
That was the first one. They was like, yo, who the fuck is this dude? This is a new wrestler? Who's this dude? They should have put the fucking belt in the dude. Why not?
Nah, man, they do the slow burn there. I appreciate that.
I think the
Yeah.
burn was way too slow. I'm not saying Cody Rhodes should have never won the belt. Hell yeah, Cody Rhodes should win the belt. Cody Rhodes is a wrestler's wrestler.
Cody Rhodes' booking is what saved AEW at first.
Then that's what
Yeah.
hurt them.
Oh,
That's
high
on Cody.
pockets.
But think about it. When Cody went down, who kind of carried the flag? um Riddle, and he was on fire. But then they fed him to Roman, which was that made no sense.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
that big into Riddle, but yeah, he's pretty big, and they cooled him off for no reason.
Yeah.
Weird guy. He's a weird dude, but he was pretty hot there.
That's why I
He's a
said that his
good
booking is
wrestler.
inconsistent.
So bringing that up, would you think? So would you say that instead of Seth Rollins being the U.S. champion now, you think Matt Riddle should be the champion right now? Because
Yes,
he
I do.
did. Go ahead.
Yes, I do. He needed something because he sacrificed the most out of everybody. He took 3 straight losses for
Against Cody.
Cody Rhodes to get his shine. He took another loss to Edge, who's a part-timer. Then he took a loss to some other people. He let Riddle go over him. And did you really need a title on Lashley to give us Lesnar? No, you don't. Give it to the person that's been the workhorse, which was
needs it.
Rollins.
But you could do a title feud with Matt Riddle.
What the hell's going on over there?
He's all about a train station.
Dude.
That's how the Bronx sounds.
Oh, I was gonna say it sounded like a buzzsaw or something. Like, what the
Nah, that's a
fuck's going
train.
on?
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm about
Sounds of
to
the
go
Bronx.
backstage. I'm about to go
He's
backstage.
hanging out with men on a
and be
mission.
spectator.
Where's Oscar?
Shut up here.
We on a mission.
Shit. Man, I'm about to fall back. Before
Men
I
from
fall back.
Men from the soup kitchen.
Before I fall back. So y'all pulling up tomorrow? Like, okay, before I even
I'll
ask
be
that,
sleeping.
is Crown Jewel canceled? What's going on with Crown
No.
Jewel?
No, it's
They
still
had a
going
press
on.
conference
It's going to
today.
be on
I had a press conference.
at noon your time.
Yeah,
9
12
my
o'clock.
time.
Yeah.
Wait, say that again, Black Star?
It's going to
12
be
o'clock
on
Eastern.
at noon your time, 9 o'clock my time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So
you
11 o'clock for you, Sandman. 11 o'clock for you, Sandman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, B.
What's it called? Family Jewels? What is it? Family Jewels?
Crown Jewel.
Right.
Crown Jewel?
What?
Crown
Family
Sleep? Crown Sleep? Crown Sleep?
What?
Fuck?
Brought to you by Beauty Rest Pillows.
Oh man, my cat is on crack. This dude running over.
You ever give a cat catnip? Holy shit, man, they go nuts.
You know the funny thing? My cat don't like catnip.
No?
Really?
Holy shit.
No, he don't like it at all. He don't like catnip.
Damn.
My cat is weird.
My ex had
What
catnip.
does
Holy
it-
shit, man. Fucking holy shit.
Yeah, my cat don't like catnip at all. It's been a couple of times before I try to give him catnip.
What about the little toy on a string with like the mouse on a string?
Well, he loves that. He got
Toys.
mad toys.
Nice.
He got all different types of toys. I spoil Smokey. Smokey got toys. He got clothes.
Yeah. Oh my god, you got a raincoat for it?
That shit. Smokey
You got a
spoiled.
You still got those bootleg dominoes?
Hell no. Nah, I didn't buy those. That was it came with the Airbnb.
That shit was so generic.
Oh yeah, I think it's next Friday. I'm gonna keep y'all posted. Next Friday I'm going to Chicago, so I might not be able to go live then.
Oh, nice. Why are you going to Chicago?
You know, just to go sightseeing, you know. I've never been out there before, so I'm just gonna go around and hang out.
Yeah. Go check out a Bulls game or a Blackhawks game.
I'm good. I don't like
What?
none of them motherfuckers.
You suck. Kansas City sucks. I hope they lose.
Fuck you!
Jeez.
We doing good, goddamn it.
You gonna do a review on Crown Jewel tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a watch party.
Oh, okay, I'll be
It's
sleeping.
gonna be a watch party breakfast.
Yeah, I got a 17-hour shift tomorrow. I need sleep.
There you go.
There you go.
Like I heard.
I
I
know.
was gonna look for the card real quick. I wanted to go over the card before I fall back.
Oh yeah, get the
Like,
card
Jake
up.
Paul's gonna be it.
Yeah. Let's go over the card real quick.
Would you do an upset with him? Have Roman lose? That would be crazy.
Only I
That
ain't
would
gonna
never
lie.
happen.
Only way I would have did that is if only one of the belts was on the line.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. That was what I was thinking. They
They
split
gotta
up the belt.
stop doing this stupid shit with having every single title match he has, both of the belts on the line. That's not gonna work. He has to lose them one at a time.
No, we already talked about this. Both of the belts are gone, bro. They unified them. He's just
Yeah.
carrying around both belts because
Yeah,
they're
just-
too lazy to introduce the new one.
Yeah, this is stupid. Like, don't do that.
Yeah. Apparently, they have new belts. Triple H is just waiting to, reveal them. But
I
Triple
just
H
give
Roman's
Roman
carrying
all the
around-
titles. Make him like Ultimo Dragon. Fucking like 8
Yeah.
titles.
But Roman may be
Yeah.
carrying around both belts, but both belts they don't exist.
But hold
anymore.
on,
It's
didn't they
title.
say they designed the new belt? What's going
Yeah,
on?
they got
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm
Take
saying.
a
Yeah,
while.
they're already ready. Triple H is just waiting to reveal them. He's probably going to wait until next year or something. Apparently,
What,
he
till
got
the
new
Rumble?
belts for every single title. So,
Well,
Yeah.
Well, if he does that, if
Probably
he
Rumble
does
time.
that, that'll be dumb for Roman Reigns to lose the new belt at WrestleMania. Why hold the new belt for 2 months to just lose it?
what normally happens is usually when they do this, like they haven't done it often, but like okay, Triple H had both belts, and then if you remember, it was I think it was like for a day, and then they introduced the undisputed one, and then Brock had the WWE and the World Heavyweight Championship for about I'd say he was walking around with them for about 2 months.
Yeah,
Then it was just a WWE title. Same thing for Orton, but
yeah,
like,
they all. No, the thing is, all right. The difference is with Triple H, right? When Triple H had won the double belts from Y2J, that's when they morphed it into the undisputed belt. And
Right.
he was a
To the big
transitional
gold belt,
champion,
right?
and they gave it to Hogan. Then from Hogan, it went to Bumdertaker.
Bum taker.
What's going on is right now. What's going on is that and this will be the last thing I say before I go is that they're trying to figure out like what they want to do about the brand shit because there is no fucking brand split. It's dead because normally they would do a brand split around this time of year, but they haven't done it this year.
Good, Scott.
Oh my god.
The ninjas got him.
The Warriors
Ninjas, don't kill my friend.
Oh, my
out there,
bad.
the Fury?
Hey, just don't go to 63rd.
The Warriors there? The Fury? Who's there?
No, what I told R is like, make sure your ass don't go to 63rd in Chicago.
What's going on over there? They probably got some good weed.
Yeah, Chirac.
That's old R. That's old block. That's where they spin the block. That's where the ops be.
Fuck around, my uncle be over there. Fuck,
I'm just saying, be careful out there. They
I'll
get
be
you shooting
fine.
to be shooting.
Yo, my nigga, we from the fucking Bronx. I'll be fine.
I got
Yeah, I
5
get
to
it.
1 odds. I'll
Bro,
see him on
I get
Police
it. We're
Activity.
from the Bronx, but Chicago's a different. Chicago's on some other shit. All right.
Nigga, they got that
Chicago's
from
different.
us. What you mean? They got all that from us. They got that
How
shit
you
from
figure?
us.
Cabrini Green been popping since the 70s.
5 to 1 odds. Same man's going to be on Police Activity. You'll be in the background. Oh shit, I know that guy. He's running.
Fuck
Gunshot
outta
there in
here.
Chicago.
Never that.
I'm
I
gonna
know that
talk to
dude.
y'all later.
Never that. Shit, I'm gonna be chilling. I'm gonna go sightseeing, get some good food, take in some good sights, go shopping, grown
Get
man
the
shit.
deep dish pizza. Get the deep dish pizza. Good shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good shit.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna do all that fly shit. Enjoy my vacay. Okay, we already spoke about these dudes, Logan Paul and Roman Reigns. Like I said, I don't give a fuck. I'm still intrigued. We all know who's gonna win that match, but shouts go out to this dude, Paul Heyman, for basically giving the match some substance, giving this dude Logan Paul the Lex Luger swag, talking about he got the iron screws and all that in his hand. You know what I mean? I like that shit. The next match, we got this dude Lesnar and Lashley.
That's the match of the night.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It should have been false count everywhere. That match should have been false count anywhere. Let them just run through the whole motherfucking arena. Haven't really caused chaos. But I think Lashley's gonna win that shit. Which I think I think Lesnar's gonna win it. Which I think Lashley should win it. Lashley needs to win more than Lesnar, but I would not be surprised if Lesnar wins. Which I think.
I think Lashley wins.
Yeah. I give it to Lashley. Lesnar's going hunting soon. Goodwill Hunting.
Like, the only reason why I'm not surprised, I won't be surprised if Lesnar wins, is because the Saudi Prince might want him to win because he's more familiar with Brock Lesnar than Bobby Lashley. So he might be like, "Oh, I want Lesnar to win," and they'll make it happen for him.
Probably want Sable too or something.
Stupid.
Lashley will murder the Crown Prince if he ever gets anywhere near.
Get the fuck out of here. If he was to look at the Saudi Prince wrong, they'll chop off that dude flat top. All you gotta do is look at the Prince wrong. They don't play with that dude. Remember that story they said that when they murked that one dude and used his body as fertilizer for their fucking yard?
Oh yeah, they did do that.
Next match. Omos and Braun Strowman.
I'm falling asleep during that match.
That's a lot of
big trucks. Only way they can make this shit pop, one of them gotta do a hurricanrana. One of them gotta do a drop kick or hurricanrana, whatever. Just one.
Like Omos gonna do the shooting star press.
Yeah, I want to see them motherfuckers be like, "Yo, fuck that. I'm going all out. I'm gonna kick this motherfucker with whatever. Jump off the top rope." They gotta do something. They gotta do something out the ordinary.
Like Omos gonna do the 5-star frog splash from the top rope.
That's it for Omos, unfortunately. He's dead after this.
Back to NXT.
Yep.
Ooh, Omos and NXT. I never thought of that.
I mean, he screwed out a way. What I would have done, I mean, like I said, it doesn't matter. He has a short shelf life. What I would have done is I would have kept Braun on. I mean, the brand split's dead, but hear me out. I would have kept Braun on SmackDown, keep Omos on Raw, or however you say his name. They both kill people, and then they run into each other at the Royal Rumble. You do the Hogan Warrior thing. Oh my God, right. 2 big giants, whatever. They eliminate each other, and then you build it up, as like a big attraction at WrestleMania, which of course Braun wins, and then that would have been it. But at least he would have got a nice WrestleMania payday out of it. Instead, they're going to do it at the Crown Jewel because I'm sure the Saudi Prince was like, "Yeah, give me 2 giants or something or whatever." So Braun beats him, and that's pretty much it for Omos. He's done after this.
A lot of beef.
I wouldn't go that far because they're gonna need them for the Royal Rumble. Like, you know what I mean? I would say they'll stay around or they'll stick around for the Royal Rumble because the Royal Rumble gotta have that giant attraction. So I guess like what 5 or more people in the ring at one time, and then you have a Braun Strowman or an Omos show up, and then you'll have that attraction, and he would just wreck shop on everybody, throw motherfuckers out left and right.
They should make them a tag team. They should make them a tag team, left and right Twix.
Yeah. That's what I was saying before. I was saying that it should be a fucking tag team. Bring out the new Twin Towers.
Skyscraper 2.0. There we go.
I just think it's unfortunate MVP's being wasted.
Yeah, he is. MVP is, he really is. He should have never abandoned Bobby Lashley in the first place. That
Yeah, we
shit
already
made no
talked about
sense.
this. Yeah, you know why they did that, bro. You know why.
Knew Hurt
Yeah,
Business would
because
work.
they thought Lashley was gonna sink without MVP. They thought Lashley was gonna sink, and look what happened. Lashley, if anything, Lashley really made himself better without MVP. I'm not saying he's better without him, but he definitely made himself better.
It's got nothing to do with all that, bro. We already talked about this, man. They did all that because they wanted Roman to be the best thing going. Anything that was a threat to that had to be canceled or killed off. That's why.
So you
The
think
problem is
they
they
didn't
can't
want
talk.
this dude Lashley to be the black version of Roman Reigns? Because Roman Reigns got the wise man, and Lashley now he got MVP. Like he's like the black version.
They killed it off because there wasn't that many good things during the pandemic era, but one of the few good things was the Hurt Business. The Hurt Business was cool, and they was
Yeah.
getting over. And then if you remember in the build to that Mania, all of a sudden they had Lashley acting heelish and shit because he was a monster heel. He didn't care if you were a face, he didn't care if you were a heel. Lashley would go in there and kill you. But then when they
Right.
started building to Drew, all of a sudden Lashley's character took a 180, and it was like, oh, I'm going to pay off someone to take out Drew. They were hoping to do that.
Oh God, I remember that silly shit. Yeah,
they did that.
they
So
tried
when
to
it
turn him
came
into
time
the cowardly heel.
Right. They did that so in hopes that they wanted Drew to get a big reaction. But then if you remember at the match, the fans were cheering for Lashley. So it was like, bro, he's over. Just fucking go with it, And then at Survivor Series, when they do champion versus champion, the way it was, it's going to be Lashley Roman, which would have been heel. Vince doesn't like heel. And so he had to have Lashley cash in on Big E. I'm sorry, he had Big E cash in on Lashley.
Yeah.
And so instead of getting Roman and Lashley, you got Roman and Big E instead. And then you were going to also get the Usos versus Cedric and Shelton, but then they lost it to, I forgot who. They lost it to, I don't even remember who they lost the belts to. They lost the belts. I know that much. I couldn't tell you who beat them though. But anyway, the point is you could have did the Hurt.
What you said, Black Sauce? Say it again.
It was to the Street Profits.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, there you
go. The point is you could have did the Hurt Business versus the Bloodline Survivor Series, but they didn't want that. So and then at around the same time when they nerfed Lashley and broke up the Hurt Business, that was when Jimmy came back and then he joined them and then they won the tag titles. So it was all planned, bro. They wanted Roman and the Bloodline to be the most dominant heel, coolest faction in WWE, and anything that was close to it had to be killed off there, dead. And that's why they broke it off. And then even today, if you recall, Lashley, he was never pinned for the WWE title. Remember? He never was pinned. It was in that stupid elimination chamber. Like he was hurt, and it was like if they knew he got hurt, right. It was like, okay, well, since he's a former champ, that should give him an automatic rematch for the WWE Championship. So you could do Lashley Roman, but they still don't want to do it. So instead, they just gave Lashley the U.S. title. Like, why? I mean, he made it work, but like, why? Why shouldn't he challenge Roman? Like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. It's stupid. They don't want to do it.
With the next match, you got the Usos against the Brawling Brutes. The belt. The belt's on the line. Nope, the belt. Why are the belts not on the line?
I don't know.
Nope, they're not. I don't think they are.
I think they'll be close to breaking Demolition. I'm sorry, not Demolition. New Day's record soon.
Didn't go through customs.
They're gonna save that title shot for the New Day.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they should turn it into a story. See if they can break the record. I'm sure they will.
I love that name, Hurt Business. Sounds like a porno.
Who do you think is going to win that match between the Brawling Brutes and the Usos?
The Usos.
Of course. They can't. It don't make no sense for them to lose now if they want to break that record.
Unless they're going to do like a split where like the Usos are losing and Roman gets pissed, because I always said like Jimmy versus Roman would be kind of cool, or Jay versus Roman,
I always thought this, right? To really show Roman Reigns' dominance, he should do some shit like this, right? Like the Usos is losing in the tag team match, right? And then have this dude, Roman Reigns, just come out there and just beat up a tag team by himself. just basically show them how it's done.
Yeah.
Like, they're real frustrated. Like, yo, I'm tired of you motherfuckers losing. Let me show you how to do it. And just go out there and just beat up a tag team by itself to really make Roman Reigns look real strong.
And have him cut like an Austin promo. I tried to go out there and help you, but you blew it because you're a loser. Like, the Brett. Shit.
So, Black Star, what you think? Who you think is gonna win that match between the Brawling Brutes and the Usies? Oh, here you go. Right there. Hold on, go.
Uh-oh. Black Star went back to the moon.
Yo.
He went to the black hole. Try
this one right here. Yo.
Was he on the West Coast?
I don't even know.
Because he said 9 o'clock, so I figure he's on the West Coast.
Yeah, he probably might be like.
Probably an earthquake. Oh, shit. Earthquake. Check it. California.
I couldn't be in Cali.
1-2. Black Star, yeah.
What's the question that you asked?
Okay, there you go. Now, I was asking who you think is going to win that match between
Usos
yeah,
and the Brutes.
Usos and the Brawling Brutes.
The Usos, because the Usos are about to break the record.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all agree on that.
And you need that New Day match.
Do you think they're really gonna break that record though? I ain't gonna lie. Like, WWE is known for being petty.
Well, if Jay gets another DUI, they might break it.
They'll be on some. I ain't gonna lie. If they can do some shit like that, only way they can do some shit like that is Big E just shows up and help them win. Like,
I don't understand why fans are so obsessed over the fake records. Most of the records they have are not legitimate anyway. Like Cena, everyone wants Cena to win one more title to break Flair's record. It's like, y'all know Flair's record's fake, right? He's won more than 16 titles.
He's 23.
But here's the thing, though. Like, it's been like that ever since, when it comes to records and wrestling. It brings intrigue.
Lawler's got the record. He's like 105, so fuck that, Cena.
It brings intrigue. Like, when everybody loves when a record gets broken.
Fucking Lawler won.
I do think the New Day's record is legitimate, so that's one of the few real records they have. So I won't complain.
No, they let him break Demolition's record because of that concussion lawsuit. I'm like, Demolition was involved with that. I'm like, here we go. And then, like, what was it? CM Punk's wife. They let her lose her record too because of the CM Punk fallout.
Oh yeah, AJ.
Fucking so petty. This fucking company. Oh,
Punk might be.
As a matter of fact, isn't that why Randy Orton became the champion, to break Brock's record because Brock was gone? Wasn't that how he did it?
Probably. I wouldn't have surprised me.
Cena owns the WWE record though. His 16.
Yeah,
no, it's still Ric Flair.
No, WWE. Why?
Yeah, WWE record. Yeah.
Well,
all wrong.
How does that make sense? Because Ric Flair was in WWE.
Yeah, but he won only twice. He's talking about WWE titles.
Yeah.
He's not talking overall.
See, that's the thing. Wait, hold on. See, this is the thing. See, y'all trying to fit WWE narrative. Because if it was anything else, say like a Chris Jericho or whatever, they combine it when it comes to WCW and WWE.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like it should be all together for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I understand you.
Who gives a shit anyways? If you're really a great champion, you would win it once and only lose it once. That's it.
Shots go out to Bret Hart.
Shit.
Bret Hart said it best. He was like, what did Bret Hart say? He's like, but you lost the belt 16 times though.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. His title reigns 4 out of 10, Flair.
Right.
4 out of 10.
If I was a wrestler, I would rather have like a 2-3 time run than like a 15 time run.
Exactly.
Yeah, shit, that's memorable.
Like if you had a gun to my head, and said, Toph, give me 5 Triple H runs, you have to fucking shoot me. I don't remember any of
what? You bugging.
The
Come
only
on,
Triple
The
H
Rock,
run,
Stone Cold.
the only Triple H run I really remember was when he was in Evolution because he had it for a long period of time. Every other
How?
run,
Are
The
how
you
Reign of
he
Terror.
had
serious?
13 boring runs. That's why.
I just fucking told you The Rock, Stone Cold. When he had beef with
Bro,
Mankind.
the majority of
Shawn
fans don't remember
Michaels.
that shit. They don't remember
Shawn
that shit.
Michaels.
Michael
What are you talking about, Toe?
Batista,
Bro,
the
the
beast.
majority of people don't remember any of that shit. They remember Rock and Austin and remember
What do you
DX as
mean?
a
I
feud.
remember it. Those are good
Oh, okay. Well, good for
feuds.
you, bro. I'm just telling you,
I
most
like
folks
I
don't.
like the Batista one when he powerbombed through the table for the contract sign in Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, I remember that.
Damn.
That,
I
yes,
remember. I
exactly.
remember.
That was great.
When he had beef
I
with
remember his
Batista. Why
entire.
are you
I
bugging?
remember his entire Evolution run, but other than that, I don't remember anything about Triple H as a world champ.
Come on,
The HBK
yo,
feud was
you
Katie
tripping?
Britt versus
You
Katie Britt.
tripping? What about when he was beefing with Mankind and the whole boiler room match and all that?
Yeah, Hell in a Cell.
What
Hell in a
about it?
Cell,
His
yeah.
run. It wasn't
What do
even
you
long.
mean? What about it? What are you talking
It wasn't
about?
a long
Yo,
run,
I'm
bro.
about to
It was
mute this
brief.
dude, yo.
It was brief. It wasn't a long run.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. He lost to Rock at Backlash. Remember? That was just a few months later. It wasn't a long run.
Yeah.
So that means you remember it. I got his ass. See,
I never
No, I said it
liked
wasn't a
I
long run.
got
It
his
wasn't
ass.
long.
Yeah. I got your ass. You know
I
you
remember
remember
him losing it. I don't remember the run.
You still remember those.
I
Stop
remember
the
him
bullshit.
losing it. I don't remember his actual run though.
Fuck. Anyway, who you going for, Tove? Bianca Belair or Chen?
What is
Oh,
this?
shit.
A regular match?
No,
For the
but the
title.
last woman standing match.
And they got to wear T-shirts too, right? They got to wear T-shirts.
Jeez, that's awkward.
Jay Leno against Bianca Belair.
Jay Leno.
Just based off the angle they did on Raw, I'm gonna have to give it to Bianca because Bailey did put her through that table.
Yeah, you know Bianca. She's not losing no time. So Bianca, she might end up losing at WrestleMania. Maybe
Right.
to I don't know. She might end up losing to this bitch again, Becky Lynch.
I mean, there's
That's
a
how it's
chance.
looking like.
Since it's a last person standing, I mean, there's a way you get the belt off her without taking a pin, but it's hard to say. I'm gonna go with Bianca though.
Yeah.
Because if you think of it, Bianca Belair already beat her in an Extreme Rules match. That'll make Bianca Belair look so stupid if she can't beat her in the last woman standing match. Because it's like, what's the point? She should have beat her from before.
I
And
think what they'll
Extreme
do
Rules
is
match.
they'll continue this control stuff until War Games, and then after War Games, they should just go ahead and end it. I appreciate Triple H trying something different, but yeah, this shit's not working. So, but they got to stay together at least for War Games. I'm sure they'll be in War Games, because they want to do a men's and a women's War Games match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be the women's match.
Yeah.
What Triple H fucked up with is that he should have been building stables, like, especially when it comes to War Games, like, at least have 2 strong or 4 strong stables. 2 for the guys, 2 for the females. To go into the War Games. You know what I'm saying? Because it's War Games. You got to have a real bloody vendetta amongst 2 teams per division ready to go to fucking war. Who you got?
What control
Like, expect Sasha to be back though.
What control reminds me of? It reminds me of when Mox was in WWE and he turned heel. Remember that show when Roman said he had cancer, and he turned heel. Like the actual turn was great, but then like the run just sucked. It wasn't. So the actual reveal, like of Bailey's return, and then she's like, "Oh, and EO and Dakota's with me."
Yeah,
like,
when they showed up at SummerSlam, I was hyped. Remember, we had the watch party. We was hyped. Like, oh shit, they about to wreck shop.
Great idea, but just no execution at all.
There was no plan behind it, and that's shocking when it comes to Triple H. Triple H normally be the one to like to plan shit in advance.
Well, I always said before, I always said it in NXT, back when NXT was hot, the women's division was questionable. You never really got to see how good he was because for most of the NXT Black and Gold run, it was No, the reason I'm saying that is because for most of the NXT run, it was mostly just Asuka and Shayna Baszler just killing everybody. He wasn't really able.
You had Nikki Cross.
Yeah. What I'm saying is you didn't really get to see the growth of different girls at once. It was mostly just long, dominant reigns of it. You see what I'm saying? Like you didn't really get to see how good he really was. I mean, we'll see. I guess.
Sasha and Bailey were bangers. Those were great matches. The Sasha Bailey feud, the Bailey Oscar feud was good.
Hey, speaking of that, does Rhea have a match on this show or no?
No, she's gonna be with Judgment Day. Judgment Day is going against the Bullet Club.
Oh yeah, Carl. Hey yo, here's what they should do, man. You want to make some money? Triple H, get a camera and follow Carl Anderson around all day. I can't wait for him to get on the plane.
Oh my god.
Fuck it, like the fuck. Anyways, I think that's all. We just want to get through this shit so we get to War Games. Most likely, hopefully, War Games should pick up because this has been a real lackluster. When it comes to in-ring action, stuff like that, it's been real lackluster when it comes to both fucking brands, WWE and AEW. Tony Khan needs to step it up. Triple H needs to step it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not competing with no Willie's. What sports is out right now? What? What's that? Hockey. That's it. And football. Football's still around.
Yep.
No basketball you have to worry about, right?
Nah.
And as a matter of fact, football is already almost halfway done, if not almost done. It's time to start cooking. It's time to start
building up.
Yeah, let us fucking go. It's time to stop bringing these fucking Japanese motherfuckers up in here that we don't know about. And I'm not racist. No, I'm not. But it's fucking funny. It's like, yo, that became a narrative. Oh, just because he's Japanese, he's a legend. No. People in America don't know that nigga.
Like WWE did a great job building up Shinsuke though.
Oh, yeah, they opened up the Forbidden Door too, I heard, huh? To have him fight Muda?
Yeah, have him fight Minoru Suzuki. Even with Minoru Suzuki, when he showed up in AEW, it was like, who? What?
Nah, bro, that's you, bro. If you don't know, that's you, bro. A lot of people.
Yeah, no, it's people that's from America that don't watch NJPW, whatever. The New Japan shit. There's a lot of people
you do realize AEW exists because of New Japan. You do understand that, right?
How would I know that if they don't explain that?
It's already been explained. It's already been explained, bro. You just weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Bro, the beginning of AEW literally started in New Japan. I don't know if you don't get that at this point.
But they didn't say that's what they was about.
All In.
I've watched All In. I've watched all that.
All right.
The thing is, Full Gear.
They don't have no identity. If that's
what happened, this is what happened. What happened was
make
COVID,
that shit
bro.
known. Hold on. And how they should make it known is have some vignettes when it comes to a fan like me, because I am a legitimate wrestling fan. Have that type of this is a person right here that you got to get interested in. I'm gonna have a vignette, or I'm gonna have a backstage promo, or whatever. Don't just throw the motherfucker in there out of nowhere. I'm supposed to automatically know who he is, or have him underneath a hoodie, and then he's supposed to be a special reveal.
Show like a video package of his like top 25 moves or something, you know.
You can do that, but you can do that. But wrestling in the past has proven you don't have to do that. WWE didn't do any promo packages for Tajiri or Taka Michinoku. WCW didn't do one for Ultimo Dragon, and those fans knew exactly who they were. Yeah, they were over and they were stars.
Well, those fans back then were a little bit smarter in wrestling. These guys have like no time. Fucking, they can't.
In fact, what's even
There's the thing. It wasn't an oversaturation at that time. You only had WWE or WWF and WCW. That's it. Nowadays it's different. You gotta show motherfuckers, okay, what's the difference this person is going to bring to the table. You could get away with that shit from before because it wasn't overabundance of talent like that, like how it is now. Everybody from before, if a motherfucker did a spin kick from before, that was fascinating. Nowadays, you can't get away with that shit. It's getting to the point now, motherfucker got to bring a gun to the ring to get over.
Jesus Christ. Arn Anderson.
Pull out the Glock.
Yeah, but there's no excuse for not knowing New Japan Pro Wrestling, especially now with the internet and everything. It's like, you know.
But not everybody's going to go out their way to look that shit up if they're not interested.
That's what's confusing, too.
I would.
In 2022, the internet is more powerful now than it was 20 years ago. Simple Google search. You know what it is.
But that's all right. Some instances, that's true. Like, given the fact, and he's not even from NJPW. That dude, what's his name? Bandito?
Bandito.
Right.
Yeah.
Like him, right? I ain't gonna lie. He's so good. I was like, you know what? Let me look up this dude past. Let me see what he fucking with. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, wait. Raheem was good, my dude. He's like, he said, Sandman about to hit y'all with the hand grenade. Hey! Make sure you like and share that. Appreciate you, my guy.
You're right about the moves. You know, the oversaturation of moves makes a difference. But like you said, like most people I know, they didn't know who Bandito was, but the match that he had with Jericho was really good, and it's really hard to go out there as an unknown and get over, and he got over. You know,
and so that's what made him so good. In some instances, a person could just get over because he's really just that good.
Yeah. To me, that's what it really goes down to.
I told you that during the match in the DM, I was like, yo.
All right.
Now that's what you call a star. Like Bandito, I would not be surprised if they sign him and what they do. They sign him.
They
signed all these other motherfuckers. Y'all was trying to fucking sign. Oh my god, that's what I'm talking about with AEW. You got W. Morrissey going around just choke slamming. Am I buffering?
No,
you sound good. You sound good.
You got W. Morrissey going around doing nothing and shit. Why the fuck did y'all sign him?
I don't know. His hair.
That's why, like, I don't believe in the language barrier stuff. Whether you're Japanese, Mexican, or whatever, if you can go in the ring, I don't give a fuck. You'll get over. And if you don't speak English and you're not getting over, it's because you're just not good enough. You know, Nakamura, he should be a bigger star, but the reality is that he's toned down in his offense. Andrade, whatever issues he's got with Sammy Guevara, TK, whatever, you know, when he was in NXT, he was lighter, he was more crisp, he was more agile. Ever since he showed up to AEW, like he put on some muscles. He's been off. His in-ring shit hasn't been as good when he left WWE. To me, if you can go in the ring, you'll get over. Period. That's how it is in wrestling. Nobody knew who Rey Mysterio was, and he got over. Because nobody was doing what Rey Mysterio was doing. No one knew who Ultimo Dragon was. Remember when they put Taka Michinoku with Bradshaw? Remember that? They were a tag team. They got over. Next thing you know, Taka's doing the Kai and tie.
Well, my dude, that's what I told you. Around that time, the market wasn't that oversaturated. It's a difference. You only had two brands around that time. That was,
actually three.
That you could get easy access to. WCW and WWF or WWE, give and take an ECW, and even at that time, ECW came on like what at
1 o'clock in the morning,
2 o'clock in the morning on a
MSG network.
Huh?
MSG network.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even have cable when the first time I seen ECW. I didn't even have cable. This before the time it was on CNN.
Oh wow.
When ECW first came out, I had regular basic TV. I had to turn that shit with fucking pliers to get to fucking ECW. They used to play on channel 25, some crazy shit. 1 o'clock in the morning. I never forget that shit.
Massacre Garden. I was like, who the fuck are these guys? Right. Pitbull.
Nowadays, all you gotta do is type in pow. typing whatever, and then you see this, you see that person, you see that
Well,
person. It's it's oversaturated now.
I can't watch the WWE version of ECW because of the theme music. They fucking butchered that shit.
And that's
Oh
why
my God.
a motherfucker like a Taka and all that shit was able to go over around that time. Nowadays, if you think Taka was to get over nowadays? Hell fucking no.
If he had the goofy segments, he was still
No.
But they
Him
wouldn't do segments like that today. People
Him
would
and
get
Orange
offended.
Cassidy.
Choppy pee pee.
Choppy,
Yeah.
pee, pee.
Choppy,
You wouldn't
pee,
get
pee.
that today.
Fucking got Val Venus with Jenna Jameson in the bushes and shit. Goddamn.
And last but not least, we got these dudes fighting one more time: Matt Riddle and Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Who y'all got? Who y'all got?
You gotta
I don't
have
know if
Riddle
it's for
win
the
one
belt.
of them,
It
right?
should be for the belt. If it's for the belt, might as well have Seth Rollins, beat this dude Matt Riddle. And it sucks because it's like, damn, he's gonna lose.
Yeah, he just won it, so yeah.
It just sucks when it comes to Matt Riddle because him losing that is gonna hurt him some more.
Yeah.
And I guess
know he's
they
got some,
feel like he's still bulletproof. He'll be all right. And I think eventually this dude Matt Riddle is gonna end up going to SmackDown, and he's gonna end up doing his thing on SmackDown because it's not gonna be nothing left for him on Raw to do.
Yeah.
They I know he's got some, controversial shit going on in his personal life, but when the Bloodline took out Randy, and Riddle was acting more serious, he cut the comedy, and he was over, and the fans are into him, and I think that I think they had something there. I don't think he could have been like the number one babyface, but he definitely could have been like the number two babyface behind like Drew or whoever, and they just kind of cooled him off, where he's just going back doing a comedy shit. So, I mean, he'll be fine, like you said, because he's Riddle. But I just feel like he should be a little bit, like he's over, but like he should be a much bigger deal than what he is. They kind of cooled him off for no reason.
He's gonna end up going to SmackDown next year. I think I won't be surprised if he win the Royal Rumble.
Who's that? He was supposed to win it, I guess, this past year. He was one of the favorites.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if Matt Riddle wins the Royal Rumble. That's my early prediction.
My early prediction.
I definitely think the Cody shit is not happening. I think they're going to do Cody and Seth again for the U.S. title. That's what I think they're going to do.
Because Cody, he's on Raw, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cody's on Raw, yeah.
So either Cody is going to win the Royal Rumble, or he's definitely going to win the Elimination Chamber. Just for that whole resilience type of storyline, because he's known for being a resilient, conquering hero. I can see that happening when it comes to Cody Rhodes.
So triple threat for the title?
I think he's fighting Seth because Seth attacked him. So the story was left open-ended. Seth, remember, was going to shake his hand. Did Seth attack him? American Nightmare. He's got the U.S. title. They could easily do it again.
Yeah, they got to
easily do it again.
Before they open it.
And that's why it would have been. It's like, man, look, it would have been so much better if this dude Seth Rollins would have took one of the belts off of Roman Reigns.
Right.
Just one of them.
As a matter of fact, I bet this was going to happen. I bet they'll do the Michaels angle. Here's what they're going to do. They're going to do the Cena spot, but then merge it with the Michaels angle spot, where Cody will be the surprise in the Rumble. Not number 30, but, he'll be a later number, like number 23 or something. He'll come in, eliminate a bunch of folks, and then he'll eliminate Seth. And then Seth will be like, I got screwed over by Cody again. And then he'll go in the ring and throw Cody out. Just like how Michaels did, Angle did to Michaels. Remember, what was that, Rumble 05? Or was it 06? That was 05. Yeah, 05. Remember? Yeah, Michael super kicked Angle, and then Angle went back in the ring and eliminated them. And then they did Michaels Angle at Mania that year. That was Mania 21.
That was a good ass fucking match.
Yeah.
That was a real good match.
They could definitely do that. And I only feel so strongly about it because like Seth literally attacked him. You know, they're not just gonna leave that open ended. Like it's a heat right there. So, and Seth never got his victory. Remember, he lost to Cody 3 times in a row.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. There we go.
So who y'all think is gonna win that match between Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins? Who y'all got?
Well,
Seth.
Seth win.
Rollins then, yeah.
Yeah, me too. Because it only makes sense.
I mean, maybe they're giving Riddle some herb or something to cheer him up. I don't know.
All right. So there you go, y'all. That's the whole card. Any surprise surprise entrance, any bullshit you think is gonna happen?
Yeah, they're gonna play Ultimate Warrior's theme music, and they're hoping he runs on the ring because they're so clueless.
Shut up.
Yeah.
There's a New Japan show in a few hours. The main event is Osprey Naito. I'll be watching.
Bo Dallas makes his return.
Okay, see, all right, Naito. I know about that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm a big fan of him, but I know about. See, did he ever show up in AEW? Maybe on like once, right?
No, Naito never showed up. He hasn't.
This is what I'm talking about. But he wouldn't get the janitor of NJPW.
Well, anyway, I'll be watching the match tonight.
Janitor!
If Kenny shows up, because that's the rumor. The rumor is Kenny's supposed to show up tonight.
Oh, shit.
Really?
Does it Wrestle Kingdom?
Yeah, because, to build up to, Kenny and Osprey at Wrestle Kingdom. But in order for that to happen, Kenny may have
This is going to be their first time.
Japan, too?
This is going to be their first time ever fighting?
Yeah, in a one-on-one match, But, it's just rumor for him to show up, so.
Rumor. Yeah, buy the pay-per-view.
All right, so I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna have to fucking make me some early morning tea. Revive my energy. Some tea, some bacon and eggs, all that. Who knows? I might even show y'all what I'm cooking. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna show y'all my breakfast since we doing an early morning wash party. I'm gonna have a Pop-Tart egg sandwich. Anyways, pull up tomorrow, y'all. We're gonna have the watch party with Crown Jewel. You guys are awesome. I'm about to fall back and all that. You already know the vibes.
All right, see you later.
And these losers.